There's an old saying that they've always said for a long time, and it sounds kind of corny, but it's so true, especially with young people. Anything you put in front of your recovery, you'll lose. People are different and they have different life things. Someone may have a GED, or someone may be an athlete and they need to get prepared to go back to college or play professional sports. I mean, that's the stuff that we've actually done. And so we're able to get it on the front end. We start that process. We have a needs assessment that we came up with that takes each facet of that person's life and really delves into those areas and unique things. And so we're able to really draw that out, get that in front of us, and start to customize what we do based around that.
So every guy's going to get numerous levels of assessments when they get to us. They're going to have an assessment with their case manager at their sober living house. They're going to have an assessment with their counselor at the counseling center. They're going to have a full psychiatric assessment with our psychiatrist. And then I personally, as the clinical director, do a personal assessment on each guy as well. So they have a lot of different eyes on them to kind of develop their personalized kind of plan and treatment plan.
So we'll sit down and really unpack where they'd like to go in the next, 3 months, 6 months while they're here. And we get a good observational period on each guy within the first month or so, and really to see how they show up.
That's the really cool thing about having so much staff and investing in your staff, is you're able to really, adjust as you go along. You may see something else going on that, a psychiatrist over at the IOP may recommend a therapy outside of what we do for somebody to augment the treatment plan.
It really is it's a bunch of teamwork to really execute that plan, but we are always at the front end assessing what each guy's needs are and making a customized treatment plan for them while they're here. And remembering being sober is the most important at the end of the day.
Sometimes something's going on beyond a typical addiction or alcoholism case. And so it's in those cases we kind of have to get creative and see what works best for some people. We've had other guys that have come in with just massive amounts of legal complication, that have had warrants in multiple counties, standing damage from years of drinking and addiction. And we've really had to get in there with their legal representation and help get them the best possible outcome so they wouldn't be imprisoned or jailed for a long period of time. And we've actually been very successful with those things. I think that's one of the things Chapter House does really well.
What's the kind of the overall picture of this person? What do we need to do clinically with them? What do we need to do logistically with them? I mean, a lot of guys come in and they've lost their driver's license, their social security card's long gone, they don't have a checking account. So we're going to do all of that. I mean, from day one.
Life happens. And so if we're not able to simulate life and walk through them, then what are we doing?